Hey everyone, this is the Mom Gamer, and I'm going to be talking about Comic Palooza and the different indie studios that we met while we were there. The first one we met was called Tiny Lions, and they're creating a game called Plenty, and it's in the early stages of development, so we're not going to be seeing it for a long time, but they did bring a sampler for us, and it used virtual reality. I have never used virtual reality before, and it was so cool. At this point, I was getting my headset put on, and they even were able to set my glasses into the headset, but I was completely disoriented. I could no longer see the real world. It was so immersive. I loved it so much. It was really fun. It was a game that you played as an archer, and you tried to shoot down ducks using your bow and arrow. Danny actually was really successful at it. He made it onto the leaderboard and stayed on the leaderboard for about 24 hours until he got bumped off right at the last second. But congratulations anyways to Danny for getting second place for a while. This next studio is called Dark Shot Studios, and they're creating a game called Roadie that they hope to have released around holiday season this year, so we'll be seeing it soon. It's about a little robot guy that has the ability to suck or blow out things with his little vacuum, and it's very easy to use. My 3-year-old loves it, and I think it's going to be a big hit with especially young audiences, so we want to be looking out for this one in the very near future. Here's a studio called Spectrum, and they're creating a game that I don't think has been titled yet. In fact, he said that he and his partner made this game in just a few hours, just in a few days. I think 3 days is all they spent so far working on it, but it's going to be a painting game. It looks really fun, very simple, but I don't think we have a real grasp on what the final product is going to be, so we're going to have to keep a look on Spectrum and see what they come out with. Lastly, we have a guy here that created a game called Hydro Circuit, and it's a speed boat racing or challenge game. I don't think he knew I was taking a picture of him. He seems like he's, trying to look the other direction, but the game was pretty fun. I played it for a minute. The controls were kind of wild, so I think that there's still a lot of tweaking to go along here, but it did seem like it was a lot more completed than some of the other games that we tried. So I don't know when Hydro Circuit is going to be coming out, but we'll need to take a look, because a boat racing game would be something different and definitely something my son loves. He likes car racing, so why wouldn't he like boat racing? Overall, I think that these indie studios are doing a great job. I think that we should do our best to support indie studios where we can, because they are going to be the ones to support, especially the family-friendly games. They're not the mainstream that are going for the big bucks, the big audiences. So you might find more niche games that you might not find other places if you look into the indie crowd. I'm very excited to see Roadie come out soon. I think that game is something simple that children can play, and I'm looking forward to that. I also think Plenty is going to be awesome. It's focusing more on the mechanics that are usually components of a game, like fishing, hunting, things like that are usually an ends to a means, but this is going to be the actual gameplay. I think that's really fun. And I really want to support these studios. So thank you so much to all the indie studios that hosted us and let us try out your products. We can't wait to see what you'll do.